Narrow-minded fools use labels as tools, blasted by Mr. Stereotype. And I came here to forget. You came to me when down, and wishing to change the past as well as I had. And I was acting just as if the way you would give your life for mine didn't make my stony heart complete.
There we go. Okay, good. I don't ever recall being hurt, but I do remember fearing for my life after some show where we were having a kind of a rock star moment, I guess, in the pool with Scott and I. I don't remember where you boys were. And we were in a pool somewhere with a whole bunch of people from the show.
I think this was Infernal.
And it was an outdoor pool, and there was a bug I've never seen before.
Prehistoric.
And never seen since.
Yeah.
I'm actually...
Dinosaur land.
And the technology
Pretty
wasn't in
certain-
place yet to... It wasn't a
Pretty
drone
certain
trilobite.
it was from another planet. But it had these legs that had folded up in the side. And the legs looked backwards. And Scott's in the pool, and this thing is like 12 feet away, and it flips its legs once, and all of a sudden it's right next to Scott. Scott comes out of the pool faster than anybody I've ever seen in my life.
And I used the bug actually as a step.
13
I don't know.
13 people got out of this pool in record time. And then I
it was
believe it
condemned.
was Chad Zog. Chad came to our rescue with the pool thing and dug it out of the pool. He held it on one side of the fence, and I think Scott and I grabbed the other side, and we pulled it down, and it just went and the thing just took off into the darkest night sky. We never saw it again.
I'm gonna say the worst show that you've ever played was, remember when you and I we
Wet our pants?
no
Oh.
it was when we played for that Elvis impersonator
Oh, right.
at a karate dojo.
Christmas party.
And
Right.
Scott and I were trying to pick up some jobs on the side. So made a couple of bucks.
Jobs on the side.
Hey, we weren't touring all year round, especially the Christmas season.
But the saddest part of it is that we sold ourselves out and we played for the
Elvis
impersonator.
a very
Go down to Salt Lake, play at a
Poor Elvis.
karate dojo.
right.
And when we're like, okay, it's time to get paid, they said, well, we don't have any money for you, but come
Elvis
back.
drank your tab. No, he didn't drink our tab.
They paid us in Sprite and spaghetti.
Sprite,
Right.
yeah, Sprite and spaghetti, Christmas feast.
So we're going to a show up in Ogden, if I remember right, and we stop at Burger King to get some food on the way. Well, everybody makes their order, and it's winter, it's kind of cold, and we get to the window, and they pass the food back. I'm sitting on the bench next to Chris, and Chris leans up to mess with the radio like this.
Turn that up, Chris.
And I'm unpacking the food, and I put the Whopper that's Chris's next to me on the bench as I'm unpacking and handing food. And Chris sits down.
Casually comes back down. Off we go.
I think I started eating my fries. Too.
Bun to bun.
I think it did. It's getting hot in here. Chris is saying it's getting.
I noticed that the windows were starting to get fogged up, and I was like,
Weird how that happened.
"Yeah, it is getting hot in here," I said, and then you just started laughing. Then I realized my butt was getting hot.
Then he pulled out the Whopper. It's
Had a pancake whopper.
pancake Whopper.
Well, they're already flat, so I can't imagine how much.
Yeah, right.
And he ate it like it was nothing.
The bigger the burger, the burgers are bigger at Burger King. I will never be
Dude, there was the one in the second time when we played in that log cabin thing.
Right, yeah.
And I knocked out that girl.
Oh, that's right.
So we're in the middle of the
On
song,
accident.
and I'm near the front of the stage. I've got the mic, and I jump up, and I'm come down and just for dramatic effect, and I punch this girl right on top of the head. Crumples to the floor. I'm like, oh my gosh,
And
are
that
you
was
okay?
that was our local
One of our
groupie,
15-year-old
fans.
This group of
Wait, for the
15-year-old
record,
girls drove down
he
to St.
didn't
George
mean
see
to
us
punch her in
No,
the top
it
of the
was a
head.
total accident.
He didn't-
I was
He didn't
mortified.
punch her
I was
for
like,
dramatic effect.
are you okay? She's like, oh, I'm okay. And I'm like, my favorite is our last show that we played together as this four at the North Davis Gymnastics Center. Simply because we played this monster set. It was a monster, and it was it was all our fans, and it was just so much fun. If you were at the show, you remember how much fun we had that
It
night.
was like a 2-hour
But
gig, man.
it
I
was-
think we played the
It
whole.
was so fun.
I think we played at least one song from every record.
I twisted my ankle twice. I limped into the MTC 3 days later, satisfied with my rock.
That was a great
The
swan.
the gymnastics center
swan
shows
show.
are always fun because beforehand and afterwards we could play on all the gear.
They let us play in the
Oh,
foam
the
pit.
foam pit.
We could jump
ball
into the
crawl.
foam pit.
Yeah.
That was fun. Our fans loved it. There was no moshing. However, there was tumbling. There was
Yeah.
tumbling.
Yeah.
And they could. We didn't play on
uneven bar.
The
You
spongy
did
floor.
really well on the uneven bars. I remember. You would warm up
Can you imagine me on
and
uneven
then you
bars?
go and stretch out on the
rings.
uneven
Chris
bars.
is all
That's how he
on the
won.
rings.
Woo!
That's
Yeah.
how he won the gold.
Yeah,
medal.
and you?
He won for gold.
I like thinking about you when I know you're not thinking about me. As if each breath I take's not a gift. And I was acting just as if the way you would give your life for mine didn't make my stony heart confused.
thank you guys for showing up to our show tonight and supporting us all these years. We're grateful that you would even enjoy our music because we had a lot of fun making it. We hope you have a lot of fun tonight. You guys want to say anything else?
Just send my love. We talk about maybe various fans, but my wife Leslie was there through the entire journey, you know. So
Your number
love you,
one
honey.
fan?
Yeah, and she's still with us. I don't know if she's there tonight, but honey, I love you. And there you go.
Yeah,
All right.
good. Thanks to the wives.
Yeah, absolutely.
My legend,